What's up, guys? I'm your host, Steven, hashtag 40acre Addicts. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell, because supper is always ready. Here to bring my host, Henry Gatlin, and a special guest, Robert Gatlin. Say what's up, guys.
What up?
All right. Let's start off with Big 12 Media Days. Let's dive into it. So, Bobby, did you get to see Gary Patterson?
You say something to me?
Yeah.
I can't really hear you very well. I heard Gary Patterson, that's it.
I said, did you see Gary Patterson sniff his armpit?
No, I didn't see it, but I got told all about it.
Yeah. Well, it happened. It definitely for sure happened.
If anybody else out there didn't see it, it's on Orange Bloods YouTube. Anwar Richardson.
And what do you do when you go to their channel, Henry?
Whoa.
No.
What?
What do you do when you get to their channel? You hit that and that.
Like and subscribe.
And what else?
Hit that bell.
Hit that bell. Ring that notification bell, because supper's always ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still giving away the Jacoby Jones glove at 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, Jacoby Jones' glove is being given away at 1,000 subscribers. Y'all can win that. Y'all
It
want
should be
to win that, I
behind
promise
Steven's head somewhere. Is it behind your head somewhere? Can you point at it?
I had to crack my garage door, get a little bit more light in here. It got dark for a second there. I still can't get the timing on my lights in my garage on right. They still flicker on and off throughout the day. It's nuts. Oh, did y'all hear that? Sounds
I
like
hear
Rick.
vehicles.
It sounds like Ricky Williams.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. Yep. Smells like Ricky Williams too.
Somebody's got to be the high guy.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of which, I just got back from New Mexico, and their shops will be open up in October
Oh yeah.
for everyday people to buy.
So no more New Mexico trip. I mean, no more Colorado having to drive to. We just gotta hit New Mexico now.
Fact.
Already.
You still got to go to Oregon to get your cocaine, but your cocaine and your mushrooms and all that. You gotta go to the West Coast for that.
Down here in Texas, we're over here YouTubing with y'all right now. Up in Oregon, it's like
Man, it's rave central up there.
rave central right now, boy. Yeah, gotta love it.
They probably don't even know who the president is.
Well, they probably forgot that day that rule came over. They didn't even watch the election, hell.
Whew, man, what y'all think about Bajan at the media days?
Oh yeah. Hey, I got something I want to throw in there. What is up with Bijan Robinson trying to say LeBron James Space Jam is better than Michael Jordan?
That's the only thing I didn't like that he said.
Like, that's this
But
young.
he's a young kid. He wasn't even alive when Mike was doing what Mike was doing.
Yeah.
he wasn't even alive, so he never got to see it. So his opinion's totally biased.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're old. We grew up with Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
Larry Bird.
LeBron's
You know
won.
what I mean? Magic Johnson.
LeBron's won 4 with how many different teams? He has to move around to get put on the right roster just to win one.
Right.
And name one that he has back to back. None.
That's it. When people bring that argument up, that's a no argument for me.
There's
I grew up with Michael Jordan, and I got to see LeBron play. So
yeah, and Kobe.
There's no
Kobe beats
comparison.
LeBron any day too. It goes Jordan, Kobe, then maybe LeBron to be brought into the picture.
Exactly. If anybody needs to be compared to Jordan, it needs to be Kobe.
Yeah. And even
It
then, I
needs to
still
be
think
Kobe.
Kobe's better. I mean, Kobe, like Jordan, had a 3-peat. Jordan had 2 3-peats. He was 91, 92, and 93. Was out of there for 94, 95, and that was when Houston won back-to-back. A lot of people don't know that, but Houston was back-to-back champions in 94, 95, and it gets overshadowed because right after that, Jordan comes back and wins another 3 back-to-back-to-back.
Hello.
Yeah. And then Kobe, he won his first 3 back-to-back-to-back in 2000, 2001, and 2002. And then it took him years down the road to get the other 2. But he got them. He got 5, and he did it all with the same team. Just like Jordan did them all with the same team. He didn't have to go to 10 different teams and get all these superstars added to his roster just to be able to beat him. I mean, yes, Kobe did have a lot of all-stars around him, and so did Jordan. But they didn't have to move around.
Yeah, I'll give Bajan this in LeBron's argument. Off the court, LeBron is way better of a person than Jordan ever was.
Yeah.
But on the court, there's no comparison.
Yeah.
There's no comparison.
That's sad. I didn't find that out until I was older, too, how Jordan was kind of a crappy person. I mean, Scottie Pippen didn't want to play anymore because he was getting bankrupt by that team. They weren't paying him crap. They paid Scottie Pippen crap. And Jordan told him when he went on strike and said he wasn't playing until they gave him a new contract. And Jordan got mad at him for it and told him he was being selfish. The hell if he is, I'm sorry, no, we're trying to win another championship and all. But 1, we already got him, so I don't have to have another one. And 2, I've been being robbed the entire time while you're sitting there getting fucking Space Jam movies and everything else. Like, of course I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. You know what I mean? I'm getting bankrupt. You niggas ain't paying me.
All right, so back to the Big 12.
Oh yeah, bam! That's a special alert. Hey, without y'all's permission, second half of the season. Let's start. Oklahoma State at Texas. What y'all got?
You're flipping the script like that? I got so much to talk about on the Big 12 Media Days.
Okay, let's go. Let's go back to Big 12 Media Days. I got excited. I really want to get in that second half, man. I want to dive into that so bad. Let's go ahead and do Big 12 Media Days. Come on. Come with it.
How about what Coburn said about Bajan during practice?
Oh man, go ahead and tell that story again. I can sit here all day and hear that.
Man, we had something special with that kid, y'all. Got something special. His balance is unreal. Coburn said he came up the middle on a full speed, full pad practice and hit him and fell to the ground. And as he was getting up to celebrate, thinking he just tackled Bajan for a loss, he looked up over his corner and Bajan was already down the field. Kept his balance, just bounced right off of him. Just, and that's Keandre Coburn. Wasn't he a red shirt junior? Or is he a red shirt?
I think he's on his last year, but I'm not sure.
I don't think Coburn redshirted him.
So he's just a straight up junior?
I think he's a senior.
You think he's a senior?
I think. I thought he
When
was
did I
part
look
of
that
the,
up?
thought he was part of the 2018 class.
Anyways, we know how good Keandre Coburn is. It's apparent, you know, it's on tape. And if he's bouncing off of that, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He's bouncing off of snacks, y'all. Whew.
Yeah. It's a big boy coming at you.
Yeah, and Keandre Coburn was also asked,
Go lay down.
out of all the snacks you could pick, what would you pick to be your like NIL thing?
Yeah.
And he chose Oreos. Double stuffed.
Double stuff. Yeah. That's crazy. I love Oreos. Kid, that's Bill's favorite cookie. For sure.
Yeah.
I go through stages. I go back to Chips Ahoy, but it's always Chips Ahoy of Oreos.
Yeah. And his weight is at 335 right now. Yep.
That's a big old boy.
Yeah, he's down 15 pounds too.
Yeah, if I had Coburn or John's glove right now, we would already be at 10,000 subscribers. But that's another story.
I mean, I got
Josh Thompson,
I got Denzel Okafers, Josh Thompson, Josh Thompson's sweat rag. I think that's what you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe
We'll see though.
those kids sold that to you. They had no idea what they sold.
Yeah.
You talk them kids out of their soul.
Woo. Let's hope we get to that 1,000 and be able to sell that to somebody.
Man, we get to 1,000. I'm gonna start raffling up a whole bunch more than just a glove to get us to 10,000.
Yeah, I mean, I got some game day souvenirs myself.
Yeah.
I might be able to throw a little piece off in there.
Well, man, I kind of want to. We don't have to dig into the second half of the season, but maybe a preview, because I really already covered Big 12 Media Day in my video the night before last. So, I mean, it'd give us a little something to add to the time.
So you already discussed the two main receivers Sark mentioned.
Oh yeah, we did that in the last video that we just stopped and finished like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, me and you have been, it's just that Robert just joined. Me and you have already been talking about it for like 30, 40 minutes now. So me and you, unless there is something else you got, but I feel like we've covered it all, or I've already heard it all, in other words, unless you got something that I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I could talk about it for another 20 minutes, but I was in New Mexico watching it alone, so
I feel you.
That might be why.
I feel you. No, we can go ahead and keep talking about it. I had did the video on it, so I'd already talked about it, and I guess burnt myself on the subject. But we can still talk about it. Ain't nothing but that's what we're here for, right? We're here to talk sports.
Yeah,
no matter what we're talking about.
I'll flip the script real quick. Seeing Albuquerque, New Mexico at an elevation of 5,500 feet, it got me itching to camp in the mountains. So come this fall, we got to plan a weekend trip up to like the Rocky Mountain National Park, go camping.
Well, Robert's gonna have to get himself another gun, and I'm bringing my bow and all my knives.
Yeah, for sure.
That's gonna be the scariest camp. Like, I don't even think I'm bringing food, nigga. Like, I think I'm just gonna starve while we're out there, so I don't attract any predators. I just like, I'll eat some yogurt the whole time I'm there.
Yeah, man, but oh man, seeing those mountains.
Oh yeah.
When you're out here in West Texas and you don't see
Nothing.
even trees, yeah, not even trees.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, that's the one thing I do love about North Texas, man, over here in Roberts Land, is that it is pretty. It's got a lot of beautiful sceneries. And all the lakes here, man, there's so many lakes here I never even knew existed.
Yeah, a lot of haunted stuff too.
Yeah.
A lot of televised haunted stuff.
So, Bobby, did you watch any of Big 12 media?
I really only watched, I watched all of Sark's, well, not all of Sark's. I watched the main press conference he had. Other than that, I watched some of Ron's 30-minute video, but I hadn't finished it, so otherwise, not really. I ain't watched anything else.
Any comments on it?
Do what?
Any comments?
I mean, besides the fact that I wasn't a real big fan of the way Sark was talking, but I understand that it's, coach talk. He don't want to get up on the pedestal and say, right off the rip, we're going to win a national championship. But he said winning's hard, and I'll stand behind Steven from Fanatic perspective on that one. When he said, you could say winning's hard Monday through Friday, Saturday it's all gas, no brakes. And if that's the scenario, then so be it.
Yeah. I feel that. Because, I mean, when you look at Tom Herman, on Tom Herman's first interview at the University of Texas, when they announced him as head coach, he right off the rip, we will win national championships. Like, and it never happened. We didn't say national, we said we will win championships. And that only comes in national conference. So, he said off the rip he was going to do it 4 seasons later. It hadn't happened. Sharp probably don't want to put that same juju on him, because honestly, my expectations for Sharp is Bob Stoops. Bob Stoops won the Natty in year 2. Sharp could and should win the Natty in year 2.
Man, and the road starts with Alabama.
Yep.
Yeah.
That championship run, the road would start with Alabama.
It'll either be Malik or Hudson
Second game
Card.
of the season.
And you imagine Malik Murphy or Hudson Card's first collegiate. It won't be the first start because they'll have the game before, to warm up on, because it's the second game of the season. But you imagine your first collegiate start as a college quarterback and you're going against Alabama.
Man, dude. It's the Alabama.
The Alabama, the prime Alabama.
The Nick Saban.
Yep. The one that cursed Texas from the get-go when they injured Colt McCoy and just put juju on our team for the next 11 years.
Yeah.
From that point on, Texas was never the same. From that Alabama loss, that changed everything. Everything.
It did.
Like, it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, and it hurt later knowing that we could have had Nick Saban.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
So is Casey Thompson a junior or a senior?
He's senior.
He's a senior?
I believe so. Because I think the only way you can add a year, well, hold on. No, redshirt junior, because he came in BJ's class.
And he redshirted?
And he redshirted, yes, yes.
Okay, so we possibly have him for 2 years.
But if Sharp wins the conference this year, I really see him going to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how he does, yeah, I could definitely see Casey Thompson leaving early.
I don't see him committed to Texas like that. I think he's committed to football.
Yeah, on a winning season.
Yeah.
Totally gone.
Oh.
Now we're talking about a 10-2 season. We're talking about 11-1 season.
Because he did. Because he'll be able to leave because he will have did in 1 year what his person he was behind, Sam, wasn't able to do in 4 years, and that was win the conference. You were being a backup to someone who couldn't win the conference, and the 1 year you start, you win the conference. Yeah, I'm leaving the NFL after that.
Yeah, like I said, I feel pretty certain about if we go on to win the conference championship, even if we don't make a playoff appearance, but we get a big bowl game and we Casey does his thing. I can definitely see Casey jetting up to the NFL. But at the same time, it's hard to say that now because what was the main reason why people even left early to go to the NFL was to make money. And now that the NIL deals are in place, I mean, depending on if he wants to have his college education, I mean, we might see players stay all 4 years rather than going to the NFL because, like I said, the only reason why, or 9 times out of 10, the only reason why people even go to the NFL or to the next level in any sport is to be able to make money. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. I think they might start sticking around a little bit longer. I believe when Bajan was asked a question, something similar to that, he was like, he said something about 4 years. I really couldn't hear the question. This is recorded on a cell phone, but he answered it with, he's happy to be here 4 years or something like that. So that excites me thinking we're going to have him his entirety of his college career.
Yeah, Bajan can give. I don't know. Does Ricky still hold the record for most rushing yards in a career?
Every rushing record at Texas right now is under scrutiny because John Robinson.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Every record is under scrutiny.
To answer your question, Bobby, that record's been broke like 4 or 5 times since Ricky Williams. It got broke.
I thought so. I wasn't sure though.
Yeah, it got broke the very next year after Ricky had it. It got broke a couple times after that, and the last person to just break it was E.T. at Clemson.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that one.
Yeah.
I thought so. I wasn't 100% sure on it though. But I mean, even instead of the college record, there's an NCAA record books. I mean, like what Henry said, every rushing record that is for the school, the school record. Yeah, I think Bajan has a chance to break every one of them.
Yeah.
Especially if he stays all 4 years. His freshman year, he didn't get. I mean, he got some playing time, but he didn't get nowhere near as much as he should have. But
well, he's already got one of the records as a freshman, the average yards per game. That's already a record.
Yeah. But having Sark and his offense being known to use the running back a lot, I mean, I don't see why he couldn't break off all the records. as long as he stays healthy, really, as long as he doesn't have a injury where he's going to be out for 6 games at a time. I'm really excited. There's a lot of upside to it. I think last night all I was doing, after I watched some of the Big 12 media days from John Robertson, I didn't even want to really listen to it anymore because I couldn't hear any of the questions that were being asked to him. But I definitely, afterwards, I was like, yeah, I got to watch John Robertson. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did. YouTube John Robertson videos all night last night. And man, that kid got some skills.
Yeah. It's no joke.
I'm back, baby.
What's up, Gat?
Where are we at?
Robert was just finishing off.
Whew.
So my question is, why have we not done the second half of the season predictions yet? We're sitting here talking about Big 12 media days.
All right.
That,
Well, how about
that's
this?
what's fresh on my mind. The Big 12
Well, I understand that, but
I'm finna pause this video. Where this video is fixing to come to an end, y'all, and we are fixing to restart right back up with another video. Second half prediction. 40 Acre Addicts coming at you, boy.